Hello, I'm Rythian, and this is World of Warcraft, Mists of Pandaria. The beta, that is. So, today, let's take a look at the priest talents. Now, my favorite spec is Probe Discipline, but I've known some incredibly good holy healers and some insanely good shadow BSers. I'm liking this new little UI thing. We also have a help frame, which is nice for people who don't really know what to do when they first hit level 10 on their very first character. Again, we see the core abilities here. There's nothing massively new. There's the Lightwell for Holy with the hymn and the Flash Shield Circle of Healing with the shields and penance and barrier and so on. And then Spirit Shell, which is a new thing, which is basically supposed to be a smaller, not quite as strong. Actually, it's got more numbers. It's gonna work as an alternative to Powered Shield, like one of them you'll be using a lot more often. You see, this is a cast time and no cooldown. Well, this has instant and has a cooldown. This one also gets you back the healed when it expires or is dispelled. So that's pretty cool. Skill Discipline and see what happens. Boom. Whole lot of spells. Most of them are pretty similar. There's some passives. This is the cooldown of Inner Focus. Smite reduces cooldown, etc, etc, etc. Mastery is shields. So good. Let's check the talents. That's what we're here for after all. The first one is, you know, CC. We have Void Tendrils. Psyfiend. Void Tendrils is a rooting. Pop it in an area, and then everyone who gets close gets rooted. Oh, this little wood sprite is distracting me. No, we'll leave each other alone. That's fine. Anyway, and then people get rooted, and then you can kill the tendril to stop it. Oh, that's not cool. Now I'm taking damage. Yeah, that'll show him. Psyfiend is, well, I guess, a version of the Shadow Fiend, sort of. It stands in place and casts psychic terror on people. Flees them for 30 seconds. You know, it's a fear. And then Dominant Mind seems to be a mind control spell. I don't know if it's the same as before, if it's just a new name or whatever, but it's pretty cool. Let's go with Void Tendrils, that sounds pretty badass. And these are more movement type thing. Body and Soul, same as before. When you shield or when you Leap of Faith, which is the life grip as people call it, you get movement speed. The feathers, they sound pretty cool. You drop a feather in a location and people walk through it, they get increased movement speed. And you can have 3 different feathers and you keep accumulating charges. Phantasm is pretty much when you fade, you get rid of all the movement, all the snares and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Definitely Feather is the one we're picking. This one, this seems pretty cool. Now, what do we have here? From darkness come lights. This is the sort of thing that works for both Holy and Shadow, of course, or I should say Healing and Shadow. Chance to cause your next Flash Shield to be instant and no mana cost. Chance to cause your next Mind Spike to be instant and not extinguishing your Shadow dots. Pretty cool, but slightly boring. Mindbender gets an improved version of Shadow Fiend. That's pretty cool. That's pretty handy. It's generally... I wonder if it's going to look different. It might be. Archangel, this we've seen before. This is a pretty cool thing. It makes evangelism, you pop it and then boom, suddenly you're extra awesome. It's pretty cool. I'd probably go Archangel, maybe Mindbender, but let's go with Mindbender. You never know. Desperate Prayer, Self-Heal, Spectral Guise, Shadow blurs into the darkness, leaving your true form behind. So I guess you're still in combat, but you're invisible, and it will last 6 seconds. It's sort of like a oh shit type of thing. You pop it and then you're safe until you get hit by 3 attacks or whatever. And this is a passive. When you're below 30% health, you get an absorption shield. That's pretty handy, I guess. Survivability. Twist of Fate. That's pretty cool. Once you damage or heal something below 20%, you do 50% more damage or healing for 10 seconds. I assume that'll keep chaining, so it's sort of like an... Well, for DPS it's sort of like the next phase type of thing. For healing it just makes you even better at healing low health targets. Power Infusion, ooh, that'll be hard to say no to. That's pretty good. Reducing mana cost and spellcasting speed for 20 seconds for 15 seconds. 20%, sorry. Divine Insight. That's nice. Spiritual works in coordination with Powered Shield. Holy makes you prayer mending. That's pretty strong. Mind Blast buffs Shadow or Death. That's a good little synergy between your spells there. Hard to give up Power Infusion though. It's a quite strong cooldown. And for DPS, this seems a really strong Twist of Fate. I'm going to Twist of Fate. Now, level 90 talents. These are the awesome ones. Sadly, we can't actually see them yet because the level cap in the bed is currently 87. But what do we have? A Cascade, Holy Bolt. That's pretty cool. Grows in powers. Does damage to enemies and healing to allies. It can bounce, and when it bounces, it splits. And yeah, that'll probably look pretty cool. Imagine shooting that into a group of either enemies or allies and splits around, healing and damaging. Yeah, that's pretty badass. Divine Starr, shoots it in front of you, travels quite a while. Again, damages enemies, heals allies, and then it returns back to you. Sort of like a healing boomerang, or DPS boomerang if you want to. Halo, the same sort of thing. By the way, cool name. Same sort of idea. You pop a ring, it expands and damages and heals. These are all pretty cool. I guess it depends on how you want to shoot your heal / damage. If you want it to be like a bouncing bolt or like a boomerang in one direction or an expanding ring. Halo sounds pretty badass. It's also 40-second cooldown, while the other ones are shorter, 15 and 25. But yeah, let's see. Let's go with these. Alright, now that seems pretty cool. Let's see if we can pop down a feather. Okay, walk through them and we run super fast. That's pretty handy. And we get our charges. Fade is nothing new. We didn't actually end up buffing it with the what was it called for Phantasm. Now what I really wanted to see was the Mindbender, which I guess would be here. We click that on that thing and let's see. Oh man. Look how it looks. That's pretty cool. Kill him, kill him. Come on, Mindbender, you can totally do it. It's got a proper pep bar and everything. And it's gone. Oh no! Oh no! It's only got 500. I'm gonna punch it in the face. Oh yeah. Right, and on that note, that'll be the end of the priests. Look. Next up, not sure, but probably Hunter. So, I'll see you then.